John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Can you see us?
John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, coming from you representing Detroit, the Cumberland Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one, where people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And as you often hear us say, each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And today, I'm always talking and want to encourage each and every one of you. First of all, I would like to say the Lord has truly been good to us. And we have been able to reach out and touch some hearts. I don't know how many, but hopefully I can continue to do so, reach and teach and touch others, help to build and encourage people to do better for themselves. And I often say, think about what you do before you do it. Think about how you treat people. Think about treating them the way you want to be treated yourself. And here today, we're in Chicago, Illinois, downtown at the Crown Plaza Hotel, celebrating our 49th anniversary. Yes, she has been putting up with me for 49 years. I know some of y'all get a joke out of that, but like I say, you have to take a little time out sometimes and just do something for yourself and each other. Let you often hear me speak about letting the person, know that you care about them, you're concerned, and that they mean something to you and you appreciate them. And there's nothing like having a little time to take out for one another, reaching and teaching. And here, since we've been here, we have stepped out and did some sightseeing. We've been to restaurants. We was down at the Navy Pier on yesterday, and there's a black-owned business there. And we had a few minutes, and we took a little time out just to give them a little shout out and take some pictures with them, and hopefully encourage them. Not that they need it any; they seem to be doing pretty good, but it don't really matter how good someone is doing. You just keep doing your part to help build, to help to establish, to help keep people going. And we left there yesterday evening and we went out to Pearl's uh, Gourmet Soul Food Buffet Restaurant out on South Michigan here in Chicago. And they treated us like royalty. After they found out that we was from out of town, they catered to us. They made us feel like we were somebody. And not that we're not somebody, but it just makes you feel good when people take the time out and go that extra mile and give you good service, to treat you, I would say, like they want to be treated. And on yesterday, I had an opportunity. That was a lady, older lady, come in, and just when we was getting ready to leave, I was getting some dessert to take out with me for my own personal. And the little lady, she asked the guy how much was the banana pudding, and he told her, and she said that was kind of high. He said, well, that's what it costs. And I looked at her, and I do stuff on impulse. So I looked at her and I told the guy, I said, put that on my bill. And she looked at me. I said, in fact, put a whole bill on mine. Remember, as I often say, but people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. and you show that you care about the things that you do. Even though I didn't know her, I could still show that I was concerned about her situation. The situation that she was in, maybe she had it, maybe she just had the budget and couldn't afford to do it at the time. But she was so appreciative. She said, "Can I hug you?" And I said, "Sure, you can." So we took the time out and I hugged her and she hugged me. And she thanked me. And I said, "No, thank you for allowing me to do this for you." I said, "Because you know what I figured out? We never know who we're entertaining. We have to be very careful for the things that we do because sometimes we might be entertaining angels or sometimes angels might be entertaining us. So we have to be very careful from the things that we do. And like I say, it just made me feel good. I feel real good when I'm doing things for people. But like I say, most important, you know, you work hard, you should be able to take some time out every now and then for yourself, even if it's not an anniversary, even if it's not a birthday or something of that sort. Just take the time out and go out to dinner. Take your loved ones, your sisters, your brothers, your husband, your wife, whoever. It really don't make a difference, but take the time out and enjoy life. You work all the time, day in, day out. Hopefully, I'm saying something to encourage someone because, like myself, somewhat an alcohol, not alcoholic, I take it back, a workaholic. And I'm always working day in, day out. And I would hardly ever take the time out and take a vacation or go out to dinner and do different things. But here lately, as I begin to get a little bit older, I say, I begin to think about the things that I do and think about sharing the time, your loved ones, your wife, your mother, father, whoever, take the time out and just express, share that love that you have and let them know that you appreciate them. I often let my wife know that I appreciate her because she don't have to care enough about me to do the things that she do, but be there for me. She could be selfish and just be about herself. But I'm interested and concerned about how she feels. So I want her to take time and make sure she like to walk by the river, the waters and stuff, and do a little shopping from time to time. So as we was at the Navy Pier on yesterday, we walked down by the water. We looked at boats and the scenery of Chicago and just enjoyed ourselves. And it was very relaxing, very calming. And at this time, I want to introduce y'all. This is my wife, Diane Beverly, and I'm going to let her have words to say. Hopefully, she could say something to encourage someone. Diane?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. And I'm just grateful to be here. God is being very good, just like my husband was saying. And to have a good marriage, you is what you make it to be. If you want it to be sweet, well, you have to be sweet. And if you be bitter, well, it'll be bitter. So, which is your choice of how you want your marriage to be. And with me and him, I've learned how to pray and to study God's word, and that will really help me along the way. And we have to remember to apologize to one another if one makes a mistake, and to forgive each other, and to sit down and communicate, talk to each other. We can read each other's minds, but we can talk to each other and find out if anything is wrong, talk about it and see what can be done to help make it better. So hopefully I said something this little bit of time to give somebody something to think about also. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Diane. And once again, like I always say, each one reach one, each one teach one. Let's not forget, I haven't always had this mind and attitude, because my attitude was always work, work, work. I got to get this money. I got to make this money and do things and trying to flip a dollar so I can pay bills and stuff. But no matter what, the bills are going to be here when you're gone. So take the time out. Share some love. Spend some time with your loved one. Take some time out for yourself. And like you say, communicate. Cooperation makes good business, and it also makes a good relationship. So let's remember to take the time out, spread the love, share the love, and to consider others as well as yourself. Hopefully, I said something to encourage you today. Remember, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, coming from you in Chicago today, but I'm out of Detroit, Michigan, the Alkemalon Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. And people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. Thank you. Have a great day.
Have a great day, everyone.
Hello, this is our last dinner here in Chicago, and we have really enjoyed ourselves celebrating our 49th year anniversary. And the pleasure has been all mine, and looking for another 49 years with my lovely wife, Diane.
And I've enjoyed myself here with my husband. And thank God for every moment and every second of it.
I encourage you and everyone to take the time out for one another and something like this. Thank you.
John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m. Akubalon Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubalon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Akubalon Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe. Culinary pleasure. Recreation, education, culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616. 313-921-1616. 1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.